Hi, loves. Good morning. Welcome to meditation. It's such a good morning with you guys so far, those of you that have made it on. And if you're just getting here for the first time today, I hope you have a chance to check out the somatic practice class today. It was so beautiful and supportive and lovely. So always recommend just giving yourself a little bit of just attention to your system, your nervous system. Yeah, cool. So we got a 15-minute practice today. We're going to work with Ganesh mudra, and not the one there's two of them, just so you know, if you look it up. One of them is pretty complicated, which is really purposeful and fun and supportive. The other one is more grounded and stable. So I'd love to offer that one for you. And if you have a pillow or a cushion that you want to put on your lap underneath the mudra, it might be helpful to hold it for a long period of time. So you'll essentially take your right palm up and your left palm down. Right palm up, left palm down. Yeah? And then you slide them a little separate, and then you hook at the middle part of your fingers. And then you'll gently flip that so your right palm is facing your body and your left palm is facing forward. And then we drop the shoulders down. So that configuration drops into the lap on top of your bolster or your pillow. And if this feels like a lot for your wrist, again, the right palm is facing you, left palm facing forward. You can also tilt it slightly downward so the left palm faces more of the floor. And having, again, something there to rest onto, to stabilize, will give you just a little less to think about, right? A little less in the head. Yeah, cool. So go ahead and find your mudra position and allow your body to come into a comfortable space. Should have some music sharing through, and let's begin. Close your eyes down. Notice if there's anything left in the body to let go of physically, to move, to shift, to change, to adjust, so that you can allow yourself this moment. Take a big breath. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Slow the cadence. Inhale. Big exhale, let it go. And then take a moment to land in your body. As you bring your awareness to the space, what jumps your attention? What grabs you and pulls you in? And is it an idea or a thought that you've had many, many times before? Does it carry deep importance or value by giving your energy to right now? And can you renegotiate by allowing thoughts, feelings, experiences to flow as a microcosm in this moment to the macrocosm of the practice of it in your life? When we sit back and observe, we give the gift of access to ourselves. Infinite options of response. Infinite options to paint and create our reality, our relationships, the depth of our connection. However, when we go unconscious, when we go to sleep, this is when we lose our access, when we forget, when we feel confused, when fear takes us. So in the moment of your practice, can you just recognize that same ebb and flow and the way your inner world responds to the flow or the tightening, just the same as you do in your world, but this time you get to watch it. So watch it unfold as your breath gently channels energy through your body, making space and way. More possibility. And then here, just following the breath even slower, in and out, even slower, in and out. And perhaps practicing the mantra in your mind, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Continue. And even honoring the moments that you lose your focus by practicing grace in bringing yourself back into that void, the space, the breath, the harmony of just letting that thought go, the reclamation of your power as you allow things to be. Knowing that as we step into our truth, we have nothing to prove, nothing to control, nothing to clench onto, but simply an ungrasping into our exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And just simply allowing yourself to see a little more clarity in and through your truth and your essence. Starting your day with remembering instead of figuring out. Being instead of doing. And the liberation of commitment, discipline, giving us agency, security beyond measure, the trust in ourselves, to be there with ourselves as a reference point for what we ask of the support around us, a reflection of our ability of depth to receive. Just gently bringing your attention back into the space, and start with something in your body that you feel, whether it's the earth under you or the feeling of your clothes on your skin. And introduce maybe a little movement, taking a big breath, inhale, and exhale. And maybe starting to stretch through the arms, blinking the eyes open. And then finding our worlds back here, knowing that whatever we focus on expands. Nice work, guys. That was awesome. Love the opportunity to just sit with you, knowing that this moment has never been and will never be again. And how easy it is to take for granted these things that change us on a core level because of the necessity for repetition and attention to detail. We think that sometimes we know. But when we continuously choose to go back in, to go back in, to go back in, we realize how little we know and how much there is to receive and to feel and to explore. A quote that I love, one of our team offered, Ash Stout, years ago on mentorship, is she said, "I am the most interesting person I've ever met." She's like, I never cease to surprise myself. I'm like, wow. Yeah. And we want to create predictability in our world, but we're not even predictable to ourselves. So this illusion that we should know everything that's coming and that we're going to be able to decide and be ready for it all is such a fun way for us to create a false sense of security, And as we know, a lot of times the world pans out even better than we could have imagined it. Our world, our experiences, what's for us is beyond, and if I had it in my pea brain preferences where I'm this is the way I want it, I would have missed out on so much, and I would have still be missing out on so much. So as we practice surrender, watching that stuff just move through us, just like we practice surrender when it happens in real life, it's just training. We're just training ourselves. Yeah. You're a creator. It's pretty cool. Thank you guys for joining me today. If anything comes up, feel free to share in the chat. If you haven't gotten your invitation to move over to our Circle platform, please reach out to Ash Drock. There's a lot of stuff going on over there, and we're going to be closing our membership chat soon, and I can't wait to nurture more conversations over there. I feel deeply connected to you guys constantly, and this sacred time that we get here is incredible, and the touch point that we get when we're out there it's that reminder. So know that anything you ever share in this space is not wasted. It's not a waste of breath. It's actually for the right person, for the right reason, for the right moment. So just remember that there's always a space for you everywhere. Yeah. All right, my angels. Well, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. If you haven't moved yet, Jules is teaching yoga at 9:30 on stream. Otherwise, I'll see you soon.